We are live. Hello. I have my microphone plugged in. I have, at least I hope I have my microphone plugged in. Yes. I see it doing the little bar things. Hello. Hello, Lord Nova. Hello, Bane. I am excited that you guys can hear me. Hi. Hello. Is it Apropst 15? Thank you for hosting and thank you for being here. I am excited that you're here. Today's big excitement on the upgrading of the streaming setup is that I have a new wide angle webcam because Chris is wonderful. So now I have to worry about how messy my desk is, but also there should be greater opportunities for animal sightings, particularly if they decide to come hang out in my lap. So that's exciting. Apparently if I lean, it has to keep refocusing. We'll see how that goes. I will find my framing eventually, but this will do for now. It also means you get to see my gay D&D shirt, so I'm pleased about that. We also might have a subscriber-only emote. I got an email saying that it was approved, that I have a little void cat emote that also hangs out on my game screen. So maybe, we'll see. There it is! My void cat emote! Merle! Yay! We're also waiting for a taco, the little taco Pounce one is eventually going to be for bit cheering. Hello, Sev, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining us again. And I'm looking into commissioning some more emotes because I think they're fun and exciting. So as we open up more slots, there can be more emotes. And cute little animated cats and maybe little animated me's. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We are playing Call of the Sea, which is a new to me game. I think it's copyright 2020, so wow, focus. So it's a reasonably new game that the internet says is going to take me about 6 to 8 hours to play, probably a little longer if I'm streaming and getting distracted. But for a couple weeks, we'll probably devote a day a week to this unless we hate it, and then we won't. It is Lovecraftian, but also like pretty. When I turned it on, it did give me a photosensitivity warning. It says it, I don't know how bad it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to be like. But I will tell you about that periodically just in case that's a problem for anybody. So yeah, I guess we can start playing. And don't worry, we have not abandoned Stardew Valley. That will be back on... Normally I do Friday, but I might have a real world obligation on Friday. So probably sometime this weekend we'll do some more Stardew or Animal Crossing. But in the meantime, we're going to be a lady explorer looking for her missing husband. And that's about all I know about this game, except that it's puzzle based, we play a woman, and that it's Lovecraftian. I'm here for it. As a note, it is puzzle based. So I'm going to do my best to not look too stupid while trying to do it. Don't shout out your ideas right away, but there will most likely come many times when I am feeling lost, and before I Google answers, I will ask you for ideas. So when asked, go ahead and give ideas. When not asked, don't. Okay, I now hear game audio. Do you hear game audio? If you don't hear game audio, say something. Especially because you don't hear game audio. And I see that it's not doing the thing. Properties. Do you hear game audio now? Yay! Game audio! We've solved the mystery. Or at least made it work. Please wait. Oh. Yes, let's play. What this app asks. Sure. This is the first time I'm using Game Pass. Yes, no backseat gaming unless asked to backseat game. Probably several times I will go, is anyone seeing something I have not seen? Because I do miss things. That is a thing. Okay. Options. Audio. No, it's game. Subtitles on. Text language, English. Crosshair on. Detection on. Smooth camera rotation. We're gonna... Let's just go ahead and turn on photosensitivity protection. And then we're not worried about it. If I feel like I'm missing anything from that, I will play it on my own again later. Hello, do you want to come play with us? You can come play. Come here. No, you don't get to dance away from me. Fine. I'll just play my game and ignore you. New game. Text language, English, subtitles on. Start new game. No. Let's see if I can get this dog to come snuggle. There we go. Say hi, Magnus. Right away we are in here with the Lovecraftian whispering. Whisper, whisper, whisper.
What was that? What are those voices?
Prologue, a family heirloom. Okay. Magnus, we have to settle in and be ready now. Don't let him get scared by the game. I don't think he will be scared. He can't hear it, and therefore is probably going to be alright. However,
Where am I?
I don't know where we are. When there are dogs in a game and he can hear them, he does bark back at the dogs. But luckily we're gaming with headphones in. Scooch.
I know this place. I've been here before.
You've been here before. I've never been here before. Actually, no, that is a slight lie. I played this first little bit to make sure I liked the vibe before we were deciding to play it on stream.
I've been here my entire life. I'm trapped in here.
You've been here your entire life. Oh dear. This does remind me, though, that I am a certified scuba diver, and I miss it. I'm looking forward to getting back in the water.
I need to get out. The voices are calling me.
That is a strange thing to find in an underwater cave.
My old
Yes,
music
Magnus is keeping me safe.
broken. I have to fix my old music box. I have to get it. I have to... Those horrible dreams again. I've had them repeatedly ever since my mother died and left me that music box in her will.
Well, it sounds like the music box is a
Harry
problem
always
then.
said that old family heirloom had something to do with my family's strange disease.
Your family's strange disease had something
If
to
the
do with the
doctors
music
won't give us
box?
an answer about your illness, I'll search for one myself, you said. And in that search, it seems you lost yourself.
And if you like scuba
I don't
diving,
think I'd ever-
there's often like lakes and stuff, or there's an old quarry. Hi, Reindeer.
Oh, thank you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out.
All right, so we have to pack up our stuff, I think.
All right.
If you go on vacations anywhere warm, scuba diving is great. I also have a local quarry near me that you can go diving in. You can also go diving in the giant tank in Epcot in Disney World, which is something fun. And I don't know why you decided to try to make a psychological horror puzzle game in 4 weeks. That sounds like a lot.
It's not exactly a clawfoot tub, but you can't always get what you want.
You're right, you can't always get what you want.
I'd always dreamed of traveling.
Alright, so this
But it's
appears
not
to
the
be
same
my
without
ticket
Harry.
on the boat. Okay, my name is Nora, and this is the SS Carmel. Going to Tahiti, and it's November, good to know, from San Francisco. And nothing on the back. Okay. Okay. Oh, and we can read the we can read the things here. Good.
I think I've overpacked.
I think maybe you have overpacked. Like, why do we have dresses?
What was I
Why?
thinking when I brought all these dresses on this trip?
Don't know what you were thinking. It's hard to go adventuring in a jungle in dresses.
Oh my, I have the worst memory.
Okay.
I forgot the combination again.
So we need to
Thank
find the
goodness I
combination.
always bring my journal with me to write things down.
Okay. Journal. Is it hard to get your license as to scuba dive? I got certified in high school, and I did not find it difficult. You have to go to a couple weeks of classes and like learn all the safety stuff and
Mysterious
do
package in my house.
you have to do test dives in a pool before you go into like a real like lake or ocean or something. Alright, one package to Tahiti that has been delivered. Okay. 451. So, Bane Deer, you weren't here for the part I said this. We are not backseat gaming unless I ask you to. I'm going to try to figure stuff out on my own, but it is entirely likely I am going to get stuck, and then I will ask for help. But once I've asked for help, all of the help. Cool was mostly a joke. I didn't get the joke, I'm sorry. You may not scream. You may not. No scream.
The
1934.
Amazing Adventures of Nora Everhart, art teacher.
Press Y to open the journal. Okay, 506. Nora, remember this. Okay. Lots of journal to read. Fahrenheit 451. Oh, yeah, got it. Is November spelt wrong? I don't know. We'll find out when we get back to November. Right now we're in July. It's been a month since I received Harry's last letter. It was postmarked San Francisco and mentioned that the answer to my illness might be found in the Pacific Ocean. I'm hoping his silence is only due to a delay in the postal service. Okay, July 14th. Last night I had another of my vivid dreams, but this time something was different. I saw a strange island looming in the distance. In the heart of the island, a huge stone obelisk rose up before a mist-shrouded mountain. I woke up drenched in sweat. September. Keep waking up to odd dreams in the middle of the night. Still no news from Harry, and it's been 3 months already. Damn this disease of mine, my husband is missing and I can barely walk for a couple minutes without getting exhausted. October 10th, an enigmatic sentence written on a photo of my husband. An ancient stone relic that looks like a knife. A brass key with the letters CW engraved on it. All 3 were in a package I received yesterday postmarked Tahiti. No sender. Find him. 74 nautical miles east of Otade? I don't know what that's going to say. After leafing through a couple of history and geography books, I found that that place was the ancient name of Tahiti, the same place the package came from. What does all this mean? Anyway, my mind is made up. Even though I still feel woozy, I have to give it everything I've got. It won't be easy, but I'll find my husband whatever it takes, even if it means going to the end of the world. October 14th. Following Harry's trail, I caught a train to San Francisco. In the Madison building, I found out that on May 25th, Harry bought 6 passages to Tahiti on the SS Carmel. Tahiti again. On a side note, I'm not sure if it's the fresh air or the sea breeze, but I feel much better. First, I'll sail to Tahiti on an ocean liner. If I don't find Harry there, I'll have to find a ship that will take me to wherever is 74 nautical miles east of Tahiti. This isn't going to be easy, or cheap either. October 23rd, 1932. I missed the sea so much after Harry and I moved to Denver. I love to sit on the deck and watch the moonlight playing on the water. It's so comforting. November 1st. I finally arrived in Tahiti. Finding information about Harry's expedition is turning out to be tough. To be a tough row to hoe. That is a new one. I think I must have walked all over Papeete asking about them, but nobody seems to know anything. About that place 74 miles east of Tahiti. Some locals have mentioned an island, but they won't say anything else about it. It's like they think the place is cursed. I met an English sailor, Captain Hodgson. He knew some of the crew members on the Lady Shannon, a whaler. Apparently the ship took an American expedition to an island east of Tahiti. According to Hodgson, it's been months since he last saw the Lady Shannon or its crew. Like every good sailor, the captain is superstitious. Do you think I'm mad? I'm not going to risk the lives of my crew by going to that cursed island, he said. You know, I don't blame him, but we are a white lady on a mission, so I guess we're going to the cursed island. November 4th, 1932. After 3 days of begging, I've managed to convince Captain Hodgson to take me close to the island. Save your money, Mrs. Everhart. Leaving me alone will be payment enough. Okay, so I'm annoying. Good to know. I think there's a sweet, tender heart inside that grumpy old sailor. Okay, so that is where we are. We have traveled from Denver to Tahiti, and we're going to a cursed island because we make excellent decisions. November. So it must, I think it is in, I'm going to admit I'm not sure which language is spoken in Tahiti, but I think it is meant to be in another language rather than spelled wrong.
Merveilles de mer du Sud. Marvels of the Southern Seas, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
After spending so much time reading this book, I think I've learned a thing or two about Polynesian culture.
Maybe you have. And right. Opening the chest. That is a thing we're doing. That was 506. Interact with this. Okay.
All right, now it's open.
You're right, it is open.
I saw this island in one of my unsettling dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke up.
And if you saw it, it must be important.
This strange and sharp relic came in the package I received.
This doesn't look ominous at all, does it? Take.
Harry Everhart, my husband, my partner, and my dear old
Find
pal.
him. This is looking bad for
Brass key
our
with the
husband.
letter CW engraved on it, and some enigmatic instructions.
All right. Autosave. We must have done something
It's
good.
a relief that I don't need it to walk anymore.
I find it a little suspicious that we don't need arcade anymore.
Captain Hodgson has a very particular taste when it comes to decor.
I wonder if I'm going to need to know flag code. I can't read any of that, so I'm going to assume I don't need to know flag code.
Okay, Nora. From here on out, you're on your own.
We have achieved an achievement. We got a 25 currency achievement for progressing the story. You like the lighting? Yeah, the vibe of this game is really neat. Like, I know it's gonna get scary because it's Cthulhu, but it also is just sort of pleasant, and I like that. It's not dark for the sake of being dark.
I hope it too. I'll see you in 3 days then.
Okay, they'll see us in 3 days. Let's, I'm just going to this island by myself with no preparation and presumably, like, I'm just a woman in the 30s. Like, do I have any training with anything?
Here I am,
Probably
in the
not.
middle of the ocean after traveling across half the world. Just miles away from where my husband is supposed to be.
Just miles away.
You left a year ago to search for a cure for my affliction. Your letters kept me close to you, but suddenly they stopped coming. What happened, Opal? What did you find?
You're right, I am a strong, independent white woman who don't need no man, but I am also making terrible decisions if we think about this logically.
And from there to
And
this
he's been
place,
gone a year.
an island in the middle of the Pacific that the locals refuse to even name.
Like, why are white people? Why are we
It's
here?
familiar. So familiar. As impossible as that may sound. Is this the island I dreamed about?
I don't know. Well, yeah.
This can't be a coincidence.
This sure looks like the island you dreamed about. Title screen. To go places we have no business being at. Really, that's the thing. But it's gonna make an interesting game, I guess. This is so pretty. I want to travel again.
A breathtaking, idyllic island, surrounded by deadly reefs and protected with stakes to keep anybody from entering. Why?
This island is really hard to get to, and some of it looks on purpose. Let's go there on purpose. The choices. But, you know, we're here. We've committed to this. Just look at the rendering of the assets. I mean, that's fair. The assets are very nicely rendered.
Hey, Harry. Let's see if I can find any trace of you around here.
All right, let us explore this beach.
I know it's just resonance, but I do love listening to the sea in them. It looks like it opens from the other side.
All right, opens from the other side. We will go another way. I hear if you hold a crab up to your ear, you can hear what it's getting attacked by a crab sounds like. You're not wrong. You are not
Lieutenant.
wrong.
So somebody was on this island recently.
Yep.
A miniature va'a, a Polynesian outrigger canoe.
Okay, that's
Beautifully
cute.
crafted too.
Alright, so I can zoom in and out. Oh, I can zoom way out. Okay. This is the learning the controls stage, although so far it's been fairly intuitive. Is this a it's not a machete? No, it's a machete sheath. But no machete. Oh, there's the
This
machete.
machete is completely worn down. The blade is dull.
And also, like, is she gonna observe the fact that it looks like it's covered in blood? Like, what?
A note written in French. I only understand two words, il and mort.
Does anyone in this chat speak French?
And death.
Because, I mean, if all we've got is island and death, great, that's fine. You thought that was rust. Okay, maybe it's rust, but it's red, and I'm already suspicious of this island, so it looked like blood.
It must be a warning about the dangers of the island.
Should we maybe turn back, you think, lady? Probably not. You speak English and bad English, and worse German. Fair. I mean, I speak mostly English, so...
Quite good. I dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual.
Okay. Is that a machete in the stump? Yes, it was a machete. I couldn't take it, and apparently it was worn down. Okay, right trigger, I can sprint. Good. Oh.
Those markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal.
Okay.
Come in handy.
So the little, like, swooshy thing means the sea. Good to know. Okay, so we have this in our log that we have C and the little symbol. We also have a brass key with the letter CW, and that was our combination. You arrived on a mysterious island 74 miles east of Tahiti. The fisherman will be back to pick me up in 3 days. I hope that's enough time. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to remember to keep checking the journal just so that we remember what we found. Just one thing, please don't say this lady is going to explore an island in heels. That would hurt. It sure would, and I can't see my feet, so I'm gonna hope she's wearing practical shoes. It is the 30s though, and there are standards to be maintained, so it is quite possible that we're running around this island in heels. I don't seem to leave footprints, so I can't tell. This guy actually looks kind of friendly. He's kind of cute.
These wooden figures are called Unu.
Unu is telling a story.
Telling a story.
What I'm getting from that is frogs on an island. But maybe those are supposed to be people? I don't know. But we're gonna remember eight frog things and an island. I saw a clicky thing over there. Maybe it was just the light. Okay, let's see what's up here. I see the Uno. Walk around the edge. So I tend to be very thorough in this kind of game. If I know that it's about finding all the right spots to click on, I try to be as thorough as I can. Okay, so now we have some of the little frog things with being crossed out between them in the water. We've got like a statue or a big frog thing, probably a big person or a god. And all right, I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to be getting out of this story yet, but it will probably make sense later. It might be too late when it makes sense, but you know, it happens. Feels like it ought to be something, but it doesn't seem to be interactable right now. But it's a rock with a crown. Okay. Rock with a crown. Yeah, the path keeps going that way.
They look peaceful, but clearly somebody wants to keep outsiders off this island.
It looks like sushi. Sushi sounds good. Someone wants to keep outsiders off this island, and yet I am outsider, am on this island.
What a lovely flower offering.
It is lovely. And there's another one. Spikes. So it looks like, it appears that we are making a human sacrifice. Or a frog sacrifice, if we maintain that these things are frogs. But I'm sure they're people now. Dropping a thing into a pit with the god thing. I hope that doesn't end up being me. Let's check out this cave area. Ooh. Okay.
A carving tool.
A carving tool, yep. I would like to keep it. Having a knife seems like a useful thing. You're totally here for the sacrifices. Just don't want it to be me. CW.
CW. Those are the initials on the brass key.
Okay.
It opens it. So whoever sent me this key was here.
Alright. So there is a rock with a flower. There, which is where we were, because there's the other flower next to the rock. The other flower crown. with a little mushroomy thing. So it looks like we can get that out of there. Okay.
This is starting to look like a scavenger hunt.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
What? Someone carved my name in the back of this Unu.
Okay, so somebody knows I'm coming. I mean, somebody sent me the thing to bring me here. 3 up. Boat. Person on a boat. Okay. Person on a boat gets here. People leave. I'm having a hard time following this story. But first, we're going to go back here and see if we can open something in the floor. Okay. Aha. Insert that gif of Ginny with a knife here. Yes. Okay. Mushroomy thing with a symbol on it. Cool. We'll take that. I want a flower crown, but I don't think I can take a flower crown. And probably I shouldn't take a flower crown. If there's anything I am aware of, is that I should not mess with things any more than I have to mess with things. So these people, oh, these people appear to be hurting these people. I don't understand this
From what
story.
I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors. So why build such a big one?
I don't know. Okay.
That did something.
Okay, so that spun, that I pulled that lever, that spun and opened that. So if I put my doohickey here, I can do that. Okay. Okay, I'm following. I'm following.
It works.
I guess we will continue.
This may be the first time I trespass a private property. My childhood in Newburyport wasn't
Doohickey
exactly
is a very
used to
technical
it.
term, and it is a very important one, right up there with thingamabob or thingamajig. Or goober, if we're a Into the Spider-Verse fan. And I'm also not sure that this is private property, because not everyone has a Western idea of property, and we should not be imposing our beliefs on everybody else. But we really shouldn't be here. But we are.
Is that Harry?
Aha,
Harry,
the Everhard
you were
expedition.
Here. You were here and I found you. Damn it! Where are you now? Where is everybody? Where
Well,
did you and all your
We
crew
didn't find
go?
him, we found a picture. Spider-Gwen is absolutely the best, although I do have a Doc Ock cosplay in mind that I just need to start building because it's big and complicated. Let's see here.
Lady Shannon? That name sounds familiar. I'd better check my journal.
Alright, Lady Shannon was the ship that my husband took here. 6 people, fragile instruments, several boxes of equipment, weapons and explosives, and supplies for 3 weeks. They have been here longer than 3 weeks, so they probably don't have any more supplies. Check my journal. Okay, so these are my clues. That's strange. Polynesians don't use doors. I needed the key I received. What does this mean? Harry was on this island. Did they set up camp somewhere? I don't know. Let's find out. So we can go that way or that way. That looks like the way super forward. So let's check this out first.
A mechanical bridge? That doesn't fit in with Polynesian traditions either.
We read one book and now think we're an expert on Polynesian traditions. Okay. Oh.
This reminds me of those slot machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier. The Polynesian version.
Okay. So this is some sort of combination lock. I don't think I currently have the combination to that. Let's... I suppose it's possible it's on the Unu. But I'm not sure the Unu seem to be giving me those symbols in order. But let's find out. Let's go back and look at those for a minute, because those are symbols that I recognize from the Unu. And if they don't seem to be there, we will go forward and see if we find them. Yeah, I mean, those are some of the same symbols, but they don't appear to be the same symbols in a recognizable, put it into a combination lock order. So we're going to go back, we're going to go forward a little bit and see if we can find something that looks like a combination. I don't think I see it here. That's not a combination. We'll keep looking. So while I am running through the jungle, how is everybody today? How are we doing?
It's been years since I took such a long walk. This fresh air is doing me wonders.
Reading one book and then considering oneself an expert on another culture is the whitest thing ever. At least it's on brand for who this character is meant to be. A white woman in the 30s exploring an unknown to her indigenous culture.
I can feel the air is denser here in this mangrove swamp.
It's humid. You're doing fine, Bane. Good. I'm glad to hear it. I took today off to recover from my vaccine. I didn't end up needing it. I felt fine, but I decided to take the day off anyway. So I am well rested. You just got done cooking dinner. Dinner is excellent. I support dinner. Oh.
Rays of sunlight shining through. Another symbol.
Okay. Okay, so hooky things are water. Triangle-y things are sunlight. You're good, just sick of texturing models. Yeah, I am not a 3D modeling person for the most part. I don't quite have the artistic knack for it. I also haven't sat down and taken a class. But texturing seems tedious. Halfway through Spring of the Second, you're up to 4 hearts, and Abigail, things are getting serious. You're right.
What a beautiful mountainous landscape.
Okay. And spiky is mountain. Okay. So if I have a feeling if I go through and find all of these symbols, I will eventually find something that is like mountain, sun, water. And it will work. You're kicking yourself for not getting the weekly recipes from the TV. They do reruns, so you will eventually get the recipes. You'll have another shot at them. So hopefully that helps. But yeah, if you ignore the TV at first and then realize later you should have not ignored the TV,
This sort of pond is a Polynesian fishing technique. There's another symbol inside it.
Okay, fishing. Good. My off-stream farm is about to hit winter, and I still haven't upgraded my house to my kitchen. That might be the next thing I do. But I do now have goats and cows and ducks and chickens. So I'm making progress on some things. Texturing with like substance looks fun, but then crashes your laptop. So you have those UV maps, which I'm sorry that your work crashes your laptop. That is a pain. You just did that too. Good, good. Cows and sheep and stuff are important. You found the missing piece to open the door. It opened the entrance to the swamp. You're cut off from the heart of the island by a strange mechanical bridge over a river. Okay.
Oh my, this is so beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
What were these birds called? Lorikeets.
Lorikeets. I like lorikeets. This is a lot of symbols that I can't interact with. The reason you found out about the recipe show is because you saw chocolate cake is one of Abigail's favorite things. You tried to figure out how to make it, then you learned about it. Thankfully, amethyst seems to be pretty abundant. Yes, I usually just hoard amethyst to give Abigail. It is easier than baking, although I do need to eventually do more cooking in the game, too. And yes, this is so pretty. I am amazed. Like after the 31st of March, when your deadline is, you might get to play Stardew. Yes! I am excited about everyone getting to play Stardew. My friend Ash and I were texting last night about, once she gets the hang of it, starting a co-op farm that we both stream. And that sounded like fun. We went that way, and we found the lorikeets. So now let's see what's this way.
Now that I've crossed half the world, I wouldn't mind crossing the other half. But I have to do it with you, old pal.
Yes, let's find our husband first. Okay, so that's the sun. We've been this way. You are about to experience the fact that I have no sense of direction and get incredibly easily turned around. So we did that. This is the mountain one. So then we came from this way. And we saw the fish. And we went through there and the sun's back there. Okay. So then this is the way we were able to go. And it took us to the lorikeets. Okay. I thought there were more ways to go than that, but there's not. Abigail seems lovely, but Leah, yeah. I have a hard time with that decision, too.
That's convenient.
Oh, good, a shortcut. Okay, so now this takes me back to the front. Got it. I am often torn between Abigail and Leah. So we've found mountains, sun, fish, and water. that's a blank page, which seems suspicious. Did we miss something? I don't know. So this is our boat.
I'll leave my things in the boat until I find somewhere to
Okay.
camp.
Fine. Leave your things in the boat. That is fine.
Well, that's a vivo, a flute that the Polynesians play with their nose.
Okay.
I won't be playing that.
Okay, we won't play a flute with our nose. Good. Did I miss anything back here? Sorry, I keep thinking instead of chatting. But while I look around and see if I missed anything, today is Twin Peaks Day, which I don't know if anyone else here is a Twin Peaks fan. I watched it last year for the first time and am quite invested in it. I haven't quite finished the first series yet with the revival series when they brought it back in like 2016, but today is the day that
Harry
Agent
said that he would
Cooper
go to the end of the world to find a cure.
first gets
And by the looks of
to
He
Twin
wasn't
Peaks
lying.
is the 24th of
We
February.
promised we'd never lie to each other from the moment we started dating, no matter how harsh the truth.
So I had to go and watch the pilot of Twin Peaks again just because it's today. So that's where I got that. Alright. So. This told me how to get that. So we are now at a point that I feel like I have missed something. So if you see a wood panel thing that I have not yet tried to click on, now I open it up for you to let me know. Oh wait, did I? No, that was just the supplies list. Because I think we're looking for some of these symbols. We're looking for some way to know in what order to put the symbols. There are 5 rings. We currently know 4 symbols and don't yet have an obvious like solution to it, at least not one that I've seen. And we have 4 symbols and it looks like there is a spot for a 5th one, the way the pages are laid out. Plus we have, so that's mountains. So we've got the mountain one. We have, I'm actually not sure we found that one yet. Mountain. Sun. Fish. We don't have that one yet either. The mountain is above the sun. Where's the shot? Yeah. Mountain, or the sun is above the mountain, which is above the sea, which is above the fish. And throw the pit at the end. Alright, so you can go back down the path. So just based on my knowledge of puzzle games, it feels like there ought to be, like, they ought to tell me somewhere what the answer is. I just need to be observant and find it, or at least give me a riddle that will help me find it. Can I go this way? No. We found the sun one before. We're back at the lorikeets. Which, here's a symbol, but that one's not on the spinny things, and I can't click on it. Same with this symbol. That's the ocean symbol. So a lot of these symbols are not on my lock, which is fine. Ooh, wait, you have something on the back of you.
There are lorikeet feathers scattered around this uni. I'll draw the symbol in my journal.
Okay, so that one means bird. Okay. That's 5 symbols, and they are in an order. I suppose it is worth a shot to go put them in the lock in that order. Because I found the C one first, and it went like in that specific slot. All right, so we've got mountain, sun, fish, sea, bird. Sun, fish, sea, bird. No, okay. Oh, wait. Sun, bird, mountain, sea, fish. I think you were on the right track, Sev. But we didn't know what the bird one was when you suggested it. Sun, bird, mountain, sea, fish.
Well, I guess I hit the jackpot.
We did it!
That's my ticket across the river then.
Yay! Okay. We're getting the hang of this. We're good. On to the next part. Look at these flowers. The flowers are so pretty. It is a little bit creepy. It's like pretty, but okay. We've completed chapter 1. Okay. And that took us about an hour, so I bet we can get through chapter 2, or at least part of
How
it.
long have I been walking? I've lost track of the
Lost
time.
track of time. The Everheart expedition. Quick hydrate break. I also made cookies today, so at some point, probably when I'm done with streaming,
Wow,
there
what
are
is this
cookies to be
place?
had. Yes, hydrate break. Everybody can hydrate if you'd like. Ooh.
I better have a look around this abandoned village. Harry's crew might have stayed here.
Alright, let's start over here. And just work our way around.
This enormous stone slab looks like a mechanism to get up to the outcrop.
Yeah, this looks like it might be an elevator. And I have a feeling
Something missing here.
we're looking for something diamond-shaped. Okay. You might actually do this break. Back in a second. Excellent. Hydrate is good. Hydrate so you don't dehydrate.
They set up camp here.
Actually, I'm gonna make a note. Change channel point reward to be hydrate, don't dehydrate, because I'm funny and I like the word dehydrate. Everheart expedition. Okay, so we have some hints that the husband's expedition might have been here.
Fascinating.
These ancient geometric stone structures are not Polynesian. What purpose did they serve? I don't know.
Looks like some of the crew members didn't get along too well. A forbidden ritual?
He's warning us about those ruins. He says some sort of forbidden ritual took place here. So maybe we shouldn't touch it. Why are we touching it if there was a forbidden ritual there? I mean, we know the answer is that white explorers didn't respect the cultures they were wandering through, but, you know...
Let me record it. So, you said you've been on this island before.
Yes. Some years ago. I made a rookie mistake. I did look for my fishing boat to go to what looked like a better spot. Less than an hour had gone. By when suddenly, my bar, my canoe overturned. And I got this lovely souvenir from that mistake.
Heavens, what gave you that scar?
It's not a what, but a who. I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. But it seemed like a sea creature I never seen. Anyway, I was lucky enough to reach that Whiten beach. The one where we landed on the island. A man came 3 days later and got me out of there. He brought me to the port of Papeete without speaking a single word. Time passed, and I promised myself that I would go on with my life and forget about this damn island.
Why did you agree to return to the island then?
I need to know what happened to me, to discover the truth. I don't know if you get me.
Absolutely.
Okay, so weird shit's going on. I am curious who that other woman, that at least sounded like a woman's voice to me. We haven't seen evidence of another woman, so I'm curious.
Polynesian man covered in tattoos. matter if he looks angry or scared. Well, what well?
Guide? The guide doesn't want to be near the ruins. Why is he so afraid of that well? What well is an excellent question. I guess we'll find out.
So now you believe in magic, old pal?
He gave one of these amulets to each of us. Only Harry kept his. Okay. So maybe my husband is in better shape than the others if he kept his amulet thing. I feel like I would like to find an amulet thing. I feel like I would be in better shape if I had one. Can't interact with any of that. Alright, so on our to find list is a diamond-shaped object and an amulet
Could
thing.
these tikis be some sort of guardians?
Maybe they're guardians. Nope. Okay, so we've written down the tikis. The path to the jungle led to an abandoned campsite set up in the remains of an old village. Could this be where Harry's expedition stopped? Harry had to intervene in an argument between the islander and a member of his crew. The Polynesian man seems to be afraid of the rituals that took place in those ruins. So Sev, we listened to a recording about our guide who was shipwrecked here at one point, or like not shipwrecked, but tried to go fishing here and got himself stuck briefly. We also found a picture of a little idol relic thing that might be a protection. I think that's the main bits. Let's see. There's paths here, so let's go check out this other hut before we go wandering off.
They're composed of 4 pieces.
Okay. So these are 4 pieces. Good to know. Let's get up the ramp. Okay.
They were packing a lot of heat when they came to this island, but they took all the guns with them. Very neat. Quite a looker. A fashion model, maybe.
Troy, the best stuntman in Hollywood. Okay.
Looks like this fellow was a real heartbreaker.
Yeah.
His real name was Costas?
Okay. Costas Apostolou. Bearer's address in the United States in Los Angeles. In case of accident, notify Athanasios. No idea. Broken shaving mirror.
Who worries this much about their appearance in a place like this?
That is an excellent question.
Nice comb. I'm not sure what to expect on this island, but I hope I won't regret not having a gun.
I also hope we won't regret not having a gun, although I kind of like the vibe of not having one.
I've never cared much for games of chance.
Oh, that's neat. These are dice cards. That's kind of cool.
This fella sounds pretty hot-headed.
July 14th. Okay, so it's November now. This was written in July, about when the letters from my husband stopped getting to me. I came to this godforsaken island for just a few days, and it's been almost 2 weeks already of doing nothing. Is this rich jerk going to open that hatch anytime soon? I'm not going to wait for Mr. Know-It-All again, like I did with the elevator. Okay, we passed an elevator. He'd better let me handle the situation. We brought dynamite for a reason. This man seems like a problem. I read that one already. Ancient hatch, explosives here, detonator, 9.5 feet safe distance. No, that's just a bad plan. Let's not put explosives there. Okay.
Damn it. Someone on the expedition died.
So, American dynamite, great.
Explosives. Looks dangerous. Did they use all the dynamite?
Yeah, there is no more dynamite. All right. So, let's get to the paper.
A farewell message from a friend.
I guess we'll have to finish our game in the afterlife. Rest in peace, Pally. Roy/Frank. Alright, so they were keeping track of their game. Can I help you? You still have an hour and 15 minutes until it is time for you to eat. I don't want to walk on his grave, but I want to click on the thing. Ow, you're sharp. I had the eye for a minute.
I never thought that this expedition would cause anybody's death. I'm sure Harry never thought so either.
Okay.
If he'd known this was going to happen, he'd never have come here.
Okay, so our friend who cared a lot about his appearance and seemed to have been a bit of a womanizer is the one who died. Maybe due to explosives. Who knows? I'm sure I sound a little callous, but we also didn't like him, I didn't think. How's that?
They used the emblem as a headstone for Roy's grave. This one resembles a shark.
Okay, so we now have a shark, and we have these two thingamabobs. Taco is now behind my monitor. Cats. I guess this is why I have a wider webcam now.
Since my mother's burial, shortly after she died, my lovely Dalmatian spots, as Harry used to call them, appeared. We thought it was nothing at first.
So now let's see what's this way. So we're still looking for the diamond thing to make the elevator work. And I would still like a little, this guy, this little amulet guy.
Look at this little fella.
Okay, I guess I can't take it, but I want, or no, amulet thing.
An amulet with a carved Marquesian cross. The symbol represents balance,
Balance and protection. Can we take it with us? I feel like it would be useful. Please? I guess not. Okay.
Why is this hammock so far from the rest of the campsite?
I don't know. Maybe it's because whoever slept in it didn't want to deal with everybody else.
The river cuts through that canyon. It doesn't look safe to cross.
Okay, then we won't cross it. It's also making me really miss it being warm. Okay. Oh, maybe I can go down there. We're not going to try yet, though, because I want to first check out what's up here.
Oh, I must have found the luxury huts. Pretty swanky. I've seen Harry keep even restaurant checks for bookkeeping. He would never tear up a piece of valuable information.
Alright, let's see what we've got here. Nah. There we go. Wow, I keep getting very focused. So, puzzle. This is fun. Oop. No? Yes, I think that's it. Got it. Okay. So, it says different sea creatures, connection with each tiki, order of the symbols important, family symbols, question mark. Okay. So we have a sea turtle, a shark, a ray, and an octopus. I assume it wrote it down so I don't have to actively remember that. But we have found a shark. Now we need to presumably find the rest. Yep, sea turtles.
Something else.
I've just been ripped out of something else. Okay. Okay, so we have all these together. Ray Granger, a member of Harry's expedition, died. There was a plan behind Harry's back to blow up an ancient door with dynamite. Ah.
The parts of the tiki on this column seem movable.
Oh. The parts seem movable. I will make a note of that. I don't think we have the information needed to know what to do with it yet.
Considering how poorly Harry draws, this isn't half bad.
Okay, so we have the huts, we have the ruins up top. Related to disease, question mark. Object here, ancient mechanism. Okay, yep, so we get it. We need the diamond thing to go in there.
That Frank seems to feel guilty for whatever happened. I feel really bad for him.
Dear Mr. Everhart, I still don't understand what happened. Ray knew just as well as you and me that the black ooze was highly volatile. I should never have believed him when he said he had your permission. I feel responsible for what happened. Okay, so it looks like Frank let Roy do something, although Roy is a grown-ass man, and it's not Frank's fault. Interesting. Alright, let's see what we've got here. We can go this
Put
way.
together quite an expedition, Harry. And all just for little old me.
Black.
Black ooze. In a telescope?
That's my question. Black ooze in a telescope? But, okay, we can put black ooze in a telescope.
The Harry Everhard I know would never have given up on this. Something must have happened that kept him from solving it.
Okay, so he's looking for a combination of something in the telescope? Ah.
Other planes of existence. That's bats.
Tillinghast Spectacles Lens Aligner. After a specific alignment, this device concentrates the resonance wave spectrum in an optical impression. Observing the lenses will affect the subject's pineal gland, allowing them to gaze into other planes of reality outside the spectrum we consider our dimension. All rights reserved. This seems like a problem. Is this the thing?
Where did
Okay.
you get this strange device, Harry?
Whoa. Okay, this is cool. So we have a meter, we have a grid, and we have a size. So I can make it bigger and smaller. Okay, so I can move the... Okay.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Okay. Those don't seem to be quite related.
I'm not really sure.
We'll
how
gather
this
some more
thingamajig
information.
Works, or what to do with it.
My dear old pal, I know you won't ever read this letter, but I'm accustomed to writing you, and it comforts me in this strange place. This island is riddled with secrets. So many secrets. But I'm not only talking about mechanisms and contraptions. I dare say that something on the island clouds one's judgment. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for Roy's actions. The man was arrogant, impulsive, and a little cocky, but he was no fool. We weren't friends by any means, but he didn't deserve what happened to him. Nobody deserves that. We may have made some progress in finding the cure for your illness, but at what price? I miss you so much, Nora. Harry.
He may not say it explicitly, but Harry blames himself for Roy's death. I know him too well. And I miss you too, Harry.
Interesting. Oh,
Jeepers, a stranded ship.
there is so much going on this island.
This explains why the campsite is nearly abandoned.
Tell the others to pack up as fast as they can. We have to get to the black sand beach. Something's happened to the ship. Bring only what's indispensable. Okay. I guess that's where they went. So, my thought is that maybe I have to get the meter to the middle. Oh, I can create more than one of these dots. Okay, so if I reset that, and
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
he seems to have sort of established a bunch of things that don't work. I'm gonna try one of those dot patterns that are there. Taco, those are my headphones, not your headphones.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Me either. Okay, so we have this thingamajig to play with. We have a set of tiki things to play with. Can we open that one?
More drawings.
Yeah, so we've drawn that thing going up. Okay, so we're going to try, I think, going down this ladder to see if it helps and see if that gives us anything. Because we're looking for a pattern for the tiki statue thing, and we're looking for a pattern of dots.
I can't cross until the drawbridge is lowered.
Okay, so we have to close the drawbridge. So we'll go back up. So I wonder if one of the little protection tiki things that we saw earlier will help us. Hi, Taco. So we have we have two of these things. Let's try to recreate this first one first. We've got little houses, we've got wingy and then wingy things. Little houses. I think is that the right wingy things? Oh goodness, these are hard to tell apart. I think it was that one. Yep. And then big teeth. Yeah, those big teeth. And then that. That one? Okay, well, I don't think that did anything for me. Is that right? Yeah, so let's try this other one. That one. The tongue sticking out. And then that one. Do I have to? Huh. Oh, no, that's that thing. Hello, Sloan. I am glad you're here. We are solving puzzles. And at the moment, I am becoming open to suggestions on these puzzles because I don't know what we're doing. But that's okay because we're having fun. But we are on an island where maybe our husband was. Well, our husband was definitely here. And we don't know what happened to him, but we're pretty sure Cthulhu was involved.
I'm not really sure.
And right now we're
how this
trying to figure out what
works.
to do about this thing. Because apparently it will let us see into other planes of existence, but head empty on all puzzle answers always. At the moment, I am also head empty on these puzzle answers. All I've got is that I feel like the answer is supposed to be around, like, there should be a clue here somewhere. And we know a bunch of things it's not. But I don't know what it is. Does this contraption have a name?
I'm not really sure how
This
magic
is
works
the
or what to do with it.
Tillengast Spectacles Lens Aligner. And yes, I am now open to suggestions, even if these suggestions come to me via Google. At least a hint. Because me being very stumped is not entertaining content, I don't think. But apparently this thing's gonna let us see into other planes of existence. Google answers and give hint. Yes, good, please. I'm gonna just keep trying to make these patterns that are on this paper while you do that. So we're gonna reset that. The tutorial is that this is tricky and you need more clues than exist to solve it. Then it seems like it's a common stumpy. Well, that is good to know. Yeah, it feels like I don't have enough information on this one. You're trying to match the pictures on the one paper. Kind of,
Really sure how
but
this
it's not.
jig works.
Like I'm trying right now. That was me trying to do the one in the top left, the top right corner. I did not solve the tiki statue puzzle yet. I have 2 tiki statue pictures in my journal, and I attempted to make the tiki statue puzzle look like both of them, and that didn't seem to do anything. So right now, this one, unless I have messed something up. Okay, so we'll focus on this puzzle. Unless I have messed something up, this one is currently set to be the bottom tiki. With the crown horns, with the spirally thing, with the tongue out, and with the leggy things. And then the other one is this thing. You have both tiki faces at the same time. I do actually. I have both of them at the same time, but one is on one side and one is on the other. They are on the opposite sides. If you only have 2 pictures, we are missing 1 tiki that can be found in this area. Okay, cool. Go find more tiki. We can do that. I like puzzle games a lot because I like sitting and figuring things out. But there is one answer. There is only one, there's one way to do it. And if my brain doesn't work like the designer's brain, then we get stuck. So we're going to find one more tiki and see what we can do. Let's see. So we found this one. Oh, did I just not click?
Like
I just didn't click on one of them. So we're going to try to make that tiki. Thank you, Sloan, for having the walkthrough pulled up so that we can refer back to it as needed. Alright. So we have round thingamabobs followed by droopy eye bags. Round thingamabobs. Droopy eye bags? Yeah, droopy eye bags. Followed by... good. I will alert you if need help. So then we've got big grin. And we've got tentacles. Yes, I am naming all of these things so that I have any idea what they are. Tentacles. Sloan is my own personal oracle. Hi, Vika, you are correct. Ooh.
What mess did you get into, Harry?
We haven't clicked on this yet. Mr. Everhart, we deeply regret your refusal to accept our funding on your expedition. We have always had an excellent relationship with your family, and we really consider this venture a unique and profitable opportunities for both parties. We wish you the best of luck on your journey. You are certainly going to need it. Yours sincerely, Caleb Bowen. The Starry Wisdom Society. That doesn't sound Lovecraftian at all, and like a problem at all. Now, why have you still not done something? Oh, wait. If I have these 3, maybe I want to make this look like the one we don't have. Like, we've used all but... I feel like I'm missing something really dumb about this oracle. Or about this, so we used... Sloan, thank you for subscribing with Prime. I appreciate you. Does the hammerish thing above it do anything? I didn't think it did, but that is sure worth a try. So I can't interact with anything above or below it. It is just these things. So I have made every totem that we've found, and I have made the one that we have not seen. So I am not sure what I'm supposed to do about that. Sloan, is it one of those solutions to make the one we haven't made or to make one that we have seen? Or am I entirely off base? You had to refresh. What? So my proposed solutions are one that we have these four, which uses, so there are 4 different options for each part of it. And I have used, and each one of these uses, oops, one of them. So my thought was, do I need to make the one that doesn't use any of these? But that doesn't seem to be working. So do I need to make one of these? Do I need to make the one that isn't these? There's a proposal to make them in order, which I can mess around with, I guess. Tara's telling me that what I had before was correct. Okay. Well, I mean, I will put it back, and then we'll see what will happen. Bloop. Loop, I think. Yep, nobody has spiky eyebrows. Sharp teeth. And that one. 1, 2 tentacles. 4, 3, 4. Does it change? This puzzle is confusing, even though you are getting you are getting lost with the answer. Puzzle design must be one of the hardest things to get right in a game, because either you need to leave clues in the right place to look, or have it make just like the right amount of sense, or it needs to be like sort of cheatable, and you need to be able to make it where sharp teeth, tentacles, lots of eyes, puzzles. Yes. Okay, so Vika, since you just got here, this is Call of the Sea. This is a puzzle game in which we are a white lady in the 30s who has gone to a Polynesian island to look for my husband, who has been gone for a year, looking for a cure for our mysterious illness, which for some reason is off the coast of Tahiti. And now we're wandering around an island that clearly doesn't want us here. Because we are a white lady who thinks that nothing bad can happen, even though this whole expedition with lots of guns has disappeared. And we're armed with puzzle solving. And this is obviously gonna go fine. We also are having weird dreams about a family heirloom music box. Don't know what to tell you. But there are far too many tentacles and eyes involved, I'm sure. And we have a contraption over here that, if we solve puzzles correctly, is apparently going to let us see onto another plane.
Something's missing here.
Oh, something's missing there. Okay. We'll look for the something missing.
Jeepers.
And there's something wrong with a ship over there. Can you show me what's in the book again? Absolutely. This is what is in the book. So we have these 3 totems that have been outside of the various little huts that we think are maybe about protection, but each one has 4 things, and there are 4 options for each feature. Like if we've got a hat, an eyes, a mouth, and a feet, there are 4 choices. And these 3 use all but one of each of them. So it feels like the logical solution is that the answer is the one that's not here. But we have done that. You caved and looked up the solution. Good. Sloan is also looking up the solution, and so far we are still confused. So if you would like to also look up, we're at a look up the solution point. That's fine. We're good with that. Does the active phase change how the projector works? Not visibly? I suppose that's possible. But nothing... So far, when we have solved a puzzle, something changes. If you want the whole solution of the Tiki Order, give me an... Alright, so use one from each of the ones in my book. Okay, we'll start with that much of a hint, Sloan. If you have a better way of phrasing that hint, that's fine. As long as we are all still invested in watching me struggle, I'm good either way. Shush. Do you know how this tiki puzzle works? I think I'm ready for something closer to the answer, Sloan / Lord Nova. I'm feeling a little bit stupid about this tiki puzzle. Guess, what if I try turtle, shark, manta ray, octopus? But that's these guys. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. Turtle has the little house things. Oh! Okay. So I feel like we have two suggestions going on here. One, the tongue. They don't all have a blue marked layer, at least as far as I can tell. Oops, Magnus is gonna yell. A bunch of snow just came off of the roof and he heard it. So, turtle.
Secret compartment.
I'm not sure if I fully understand that solution, because the middle two don't really look like the shark and the ray to me. But you know what? We solved the puzzle, and I'm willing to go with it. Thank you for your assistance. This is when I like to think about it for a while, but then I sometimes need help.
What kind of stone is this? I've never seen any substance quite like
Okay.
it.
So I think that's going to take us up the elevator.
Impressive work. Is that a fish pattern?
Okay. You think in each of the huts you saw an animal in it, and then the tiki torches were correlating. We solved it. That was a lot. You were right, Sloan. I'm glad we have teamwork in Google. So I don't have an obvious, I feel like I don't have an obvious solution to my weird light thing at the moment, but I do have a rock that's going to get me up the elevator. So we're going to go back to the elevator and deal with that and hope that there's a
Harry hated
solution.
asking his parents for money to fund this expedition.
And we're going to hope there's a solution to
Everhards
the
are a
light
wealthy
thing
Boston
up there.
family. Quite
But-
old-fashioned. They were never really pleased with his eldest marrying a middle-class girl. That's why he wanted to get away from them as soon as he could. Just like his siblings did after him. It's broken, but I might as well draw what I can see of it in my journal.
Oh. Look at these animals that I 100% did
Some
not
sort of
see.
Polynesian coat of arms. Is that an octopus?
Okay, okay. So we found that one up at the top. Alright, let me... Something's missing.
Inside that
So we found the turtle up there,
emblem.
which is this guy that's missing. Then there was an octopus over here with this totem. The shark was on the guy's grave. And then, okay. I'm following. I just missed it the first time. And yeah, it does. I had never played Myst just because when it was, I didn't have anything at the time that would play it because I didn't grow up with games. Playing Myst at some point is on my to-do list. Oh right, that is just backwards. We want to go back to the elevator. Okay, now that we're all engaged in this problem solving, I am re-energized. It's a clever puzzle with so much to coordinate. Yeah. Okay.
How is that possible? What fascinating technology. Oh my.
Oh my is right.
Oh my goodness, what happened here?
I don't know what happened here. But I do know that the native guy didn't want to come up here, and that probably I shouldn't be up here either, but
I better not
no.
touch it. Given what
We're
happened,
not going to touch the explosive thing. Why are we solving problems with dynamite, white people? Why? these problems should not be solved with dynamite. Alright, so looking down, I'm seeing some eyes and some dots and stuff. Okay, there's a ladder for when I'm ready to go down there. But first, we're gonna explore up here. Now, I feel like there was something, specifically in Stardew Valley, that you're not allowed to use the Red Cross symbol if you're not actually the Red Cross or you're, like, breaking the Geneva Convention. I don't know if that's relevant to this, but there was a thing about Stardew Valley breaking the Geneva Convention because of the Red Cross symbol. So I have questions about this.
That black ooze again.
Black ooze again. That imbecile Roy blew the hatch to smithereens and blew himself up with it. What an idiot. Don't worry, Doc. I have Mr. Everhart's okay, and this is just a controlled detonation. 3 feet closer, and I wouldn't have been here to tell the story. I got splashed with that black ooze, and took me the whole damn evening to clean it off. Okay, so don't touch the black ooze is what I'm getting out of that.
Skin alterations.
Skin alterations appear... Okay.
Veins on my hands.
Wait, how is Stardew breaking the Geneva Convention? That sounds like the most wholesome game. It's something about you're not allowed to use the symbol of the Red Cross without being affiliated. When I'm not reading about Black Ooze, I will pull it up because I know I've seen a video about it somewhere. I just need to find it. Skin alterations appeared on my left hand today, similar to agnominia in anginomas. I don't know. A trademark violation. Okay. Sure. Allergic eczema, cyanosis. Let's hope not. I took some samples of my blood to analyze. Ask for the photo of Everhart's wife's hand. Oh, because I know my character has weird spots on her hands. Oh. Spots on my skin are moving. I can feel them something. Is there someone in blank the well? I can hear voices at night. In fact, I could swear they're calling my name, and who's playing that music? Okay. Don't touch the black ooze. Got it.
Heavens. He's losing his mind.
Stop playing that music. Stop it, stop it, stop it. That's enough. I like it very much. And there's a whole thing about this music box that we have, and it's been in our dreams, and I have questions. Poison, absinthe. Oh.
Cripes. This man was splashed with that black liquid.
That seems like a problem.
Whoever took this picture must have a really cool head. Those spots look all too familiar.
July 15th photo of my left hand. So it seems like something happened around July 14th, 15th. If I go back here, July 14th, I saw this island in my dreams. The heart of the island, a huge stone obelisk, rose up before a mist-shrouded mountain. Huh. Let's see. Looking back through the telescope, I saw a ship stranded on a black beach on the other side of the island. That must be the Lady Shannon, the ship that took the expedition here. Harry managed to solve the tiki puzzle and opened a secret compartment inside the chieftain's hut. It's where he kept his ritual garments in a strange stone block. Touching it made me feel uneasy. I used the stone block from the secret compartment to activate some sort of ancient elevator. This gunk that many of the crew members refer to as black ooze seems to gurgle from cracks in the stone. I found a shocking scene atop the cliff. An explosion tore open an ancient stone hatch, burning most of the rocky outcrop around it. Is this what killed Roy? The crew's doctor was splattered with the black ooze during the explosion that killed Roy. He developed marks on his arms like mine and started acting strangely. Okay. Ooh.
Is this a picture of my hand?
It appears to be a picture of your hand.
Erythrocytes. Aren't those red blood cells?
Undefined substance pulsating affecting red blood cells. Okay.
Ugh, I can't stand the smell of medical equipment. Reminds me of my illness. A medical bed soaked in blood.
Gross. Okay, so that's back to that. Okay. As much as it seems like a bad, like, actual plan, I guess we're gonna go down the big ladder. I don't want to go down this hole, but going down this hole seems like a bad idea. There's too many eyes down there. But here we go. Here we go.
Well then, I'm going down. Come on, Nora. Deep breath.
What's down here? I don't know. Too many eyes. I can hear whispers. I don't like it.
Hello? Is anyone down here?
I don't like these whispers. I don't like them one bit. So I can interact with these like star things. I'm not going to start pushing buttons yet because I am uneasy down here and have concerns. Oh, I have found 25% of the story logs. Go me.
You were close to something here, Harry. Let me see if I can solve it.
Rituals, other realities, question mark. Forgotten civilization, not Polynesian. Black ooze used to replicate ritual. Check Tillinghast pamphlet. Okay. I mean, that's the look into other dimensions doohickey.
This looks like another job by Handyman Harry.
Replicate ritual, modify Tillinghast's invention? I don't know.
Maybe he heard the whispers too.
Mr. Everhart, the doctor's been acting like an oddball ever since he was splashed with that black ooze. And he's got worse after moving to the top of the cliff. Keep an eye on him. Frank. Okay. So we appear to have images of the weird ritual. Can I interact with this at all? No. Okay. And here's the other side of that drawbridge.
Well, that was easy.
So that'll take me back up to where the doohickey, the see into other planes doohickey is. So now we have the see into other planes doohickey and this thing.
I can press these star-shaped tiles.
I can press these star-shaped tiles. Oh. Well, my initial idea is to press all of them. We're gonna see what happens. This feels like a bad idea, but we're doing it anyway. Oh. I don't like it in here. In here is bad and scary. So it resets when I click all of the ones around the outside. Okay. Oh, no, didn't like that. Loop, loop, loop. I don't currently want to learn this one because you can, you know what, give me a hint. I don't like the whispers down here. Taco, you still have 20 minutes until food time. So right now my vibe is that I'm supposed to be like, Taco, go. Don't just knock shit off my desk. Okay. I'm pressing these things too early and I should go back to the tiki house. Okay. Is it time to solve the... Did I touch the black ooze? I don't think I have touched black ooze. So... This puzzle just looked interesting, so I tried to solve it.
This should save some time.
I just got very invested in wanting to click all the buttons down there. Okay. Reset this. Now, Sloan, do I have the information I need to solve this puzzle, or do you need to give me additional information to solve this stupid puzzle? Because my... Murals in this... Were they injecting it into their eyes? I'm not sure, but the Islanders tried to initiate it. In the pit, there were eye symbols with the black ooze. I had to inspect them. Okay. Oh, okay. Back down into the pit we go. We're good. We're just trying to we're now figuring this out together, and that is good because I like adventure games, but I seem to not always think the same way as the designers in terms of what is obvious. And that is an interesting thing we talk about in like my game classes, is how sometimes you have to hold people's hands a little bit.
Pupils?
Oh,
Are these ornamental? Or something else? I almost feel as if they're watching me.
you have to go get ready for your online D&D game.
This
Oh,
eye,
Oh.
Is it calling to me?
See you next time, Nova. Thank you for coming by. I don't quite know when we'll be back, but I will announce it to the internet when we do.
Were these eyes related to the ritual? I feel disoriented down here.
Alright, so I guess we're going to try to make that symbol on the doohickey. Which may be wrong, but because it is my idea and not a walkthrough idea, I'm going to go try it before somebody tells me I'm wrong. Bloop, 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 bloop. Up the ladder we go. And you know what? Looking at this, it looks like there is black ooze on those two dots that look like the ones I need to do for the puzzle. Additional clues. Bigger and littler.
I'm not really sure
Yeah,
how this
I know you don't know
thingamajig
how this thing works. I
What
am
to do
figuring
with
it out. Let's make that one medium sized. Hey Merle, everybody saw that. Everybody saw you almost fall off. Everybody.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Okay, do I maybe need one down? Because that doesn't... This appears to me like I am trying to make that eye. I think the second dot needs to be closer. I'm fairly confident in that one.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
is my... So I guess is my problem the placement of the dots or the size of the dots? Like, if I keep fiddling around with these in more or less these spots, am I going to get there, or am I just wrong? Your problem is I don't have all the dots yet. Oh, for fuck's sake. I need more eyes.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
I have 2 more eyes to look at. Okay. I had one eye call to me and I got excited about it. Before I go climbing down the ladders, because the ladders are stupid and slow, are the 2 eyes I haven't looked at in the pit? Or are the 2 eyes up here somewhere? Alright, I assume that is a yes, they're in the pit. So we are going back down into the pit. I got excited when I got one eye that called to me and gave me a scary looking flash. This is, however, making me want to run another Call of Cthulhu game. Pit, 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 pit. In the pit we go. Alright, I don't see any eyes in here. Oh, there's just a lot of eyes.
Are these ornamental?
Okay. I started with that one, so let me go this way. Oh! Oh.
Another eye. I hear whispering. Do they have 2 pupils?
Okay.
Were these eyes related to the ritual? I almost feel as if they're watching me. Do they have 2 pupils? Were these eyes related to the ritual?
Have I seen the Puffin Forest video about Call? No? Yeah, I hate that. I hate that a lot.
I hear it.
Alright.
I better draw it just in case.
I have 2 eyes in my notebook that I didn't have before.
It stopped.
Oh,
Was
the
I
whisper.
imagining
Oh. I looked at all the eyes and the whispering stopped. Gotcha. Now we go back up the ladder. Boop, boop, boop. The ladder is very slow. Alright. So, I feel reasonable about those 2 dots, because definitely the one on the bottom. So then we have one on the far, let's see. So we have another big one here. And then we have a medium one in the middle. I feel absolutely no slow ladders, just like real life. Yeah, but I'm in a hurry to solve puzzles and touch blue goo, apparently. Or black goo, apparently. Little one up there. And then another little one, I think. It's hard to tell if it's there. Hard to tell exactly where that last one is.
Yes, I think I solved it.
I think I did.
I
Yep.
wonder what I might be able to see with this lens.
Okay.
I wonder what I might be able to see with this lens.
So we take that, we put it in. No. First.
A stranded ship. It fits.
So we're going to put black goo in there.
What? What on earth? What is happening?
So I think I must have to make that symbol with the things down there.
My God. What? What was that I saw? What were those stars?
Are we going to end up summoning Cthulhu by the end of this game? Because that seems like where we're headed. And that's a bad idea. We don't want to summon Cthulhu. Cthulhu is a problem. Also, Sloan, since you subscribed, you have access to an emote. We have an entire emote that is Merle. He is a void cat, and he is made of stars. And I feel like you need to know that because it just got approved today, and I'm excited about it. Yes, emote! Void cat, it Merle! I have one for Bits that's working on getting approved too, that's Taco. And we can expect more emotes soon. Okay, so. Bloop. Long one. Bloop. Stretch. You're right. I will do a stretch. And my entire wrist just popped. Alright. So we just did the long one. And now we go up here. Then we go down here. And then we do that. Okay. So, from the big star, we go in. Is this a wrong angle or something? Don't you? So, everything except that first one seems to be working. I am really confused by this one. Hey Magnus, that is not yours. That is not your sticker. Magnus has stolen my sticker. Okay, so we have one key starting star that makes that pattern. I'm going to now try okay. Have I made it reset? I've made it reset. Okay. So we're going to start here. Click. 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 And now we go and click. And then the long one, click. It appears the problem was we had to do it in order, but because I was fucking around with it before.
Right, looks like I solved it.
Oh, okay. Nope.
The well is filling up.
Nope.
That's black ooze.
Nope.
No.
What? Nope. Nope.
What's happening?
I don't want this to be full of black ooze. Not yay. Not yay.
What is this? Where am I?
Uh, I- What just happened? We got full of black ooze. And it bad. I don't like it. But we've actually been at this almost 2.5 hours. The cats are starting to knock shit off my desk because they want food. And I do have to work tomorrow. So, I think we are going to call this particular streaming session here. But this has been fun. We will get back to this game at some point. I'm thinking about streaming it about once a week, assuming we're all still having fun. I appreciate the puzzle solving help. It's been a very nice mix of help and not help. And Magnus is eating some of my washi tapes. I'm going to finish my sign off in a moment. Hey, that's not yours. This dog has an entire basket of toys in here, and he wants my things. What a jerk. But this is good. This is fun. Black ooze is bad. And maybe we'll make Wednesday nights Call of the Sea nights. And but I think we'll be back with Stardew Valley next time for a bit, because that's been also fun. And thank you to everybody who came out and helped me. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day and stay safe. Bye.